Bike sharing schemes are popular in many big cities around the world, London, New York, Paris, but here in Shanghai, perhaps needed more than ever. In this city of 22 million people, traffic jams are awful, and there is a big push to get people back to pedaling. As with many things now in China's modern city, everything happens on the smartphone. There are no bike stands, there's nothing to join. You can sign up just on your phone, and it's as easy as this. You click on here, you scan the QR code, and then the bike automatically unlocks. These bike sharing programs are incredibly cheap. In fact, it's 1 yuan per hour, which works out about 15 cents. Quite incredible. Off we go. Hello, Shanghai. The city bike share, of course, fits as the government's strategy of cutting emissions and car journeys, but also it's being promoted because it combines manufacturing with an internet business. Jobs created online, but also offline in the building of these bikes.
So it's made of aluminum.
Huang Shui is Mobike's spokesperson. She says innovation is central to Mobike's mission, talking us through the specially designed frame and the belt instead of a chain, which cuts down on repair costs, and even the solar panel in the shopping basket that creates energy to power the lock and the GPS system.
As economy evolve, how do we, especially the new generation, how do we make it smart? And so make something like creative or innovative in China, like a smart manufacturing.
That GPS system is key. With no bike racks, it allows Mobike to keep track of its bikes and monitor where most bikes are used and where to place them. It also provides useful rider data. Bike sharing is enjoying a boom in Shanghai and many other Chinese cities too. Some might call it a bubble, with bikes scattered everywhere. But there is no denying this revolution on two wheels is gripping China. So how does Shanghai shape up to other bike programs? Here in the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C., they also have a smartphone app, but it's really quite limited. All it does is show you where the available bikes are and a couple of bike trails. To get a bike out, you have to come to one of these places, these bike stations, and go to this kiosk.
And then the security deposit is
and the pricing options can be confusing if you aren't used to it. And because these bikes have to be put in these docking stations, there's another problem. Sometimes, as you can see, all the bikes have gone. Luckily for us though, we got the last one. One option I do like though is this. If you live in Washington, D.C., you can actually get one of these annual passes. And it means you don't have to do the whole kiosk thing. You just do this. Wait for the green light and pull it out. Washington, D.C. has one of the biggest bike share programs in the US. 3,700 bikes, 440 stations. The UK, France and Germany all have growing bike share programs too, though China outdoes them all, operating 3 out of 4 of the world's shared bikes. As for the riding experience, well, it's a bike share bike. They're built to last, they're big and they're clunky, but it does the job. And then when you finish, you just dock it like that. Look, there are differences between Washington, D.C., Shanghai, London, Paris, all over the place. But in the end, they're all bike sharing programs. They're all good for us, they get us out of our cars, and they're good for the planet. Nathan King, CGTN, Washington, D.C.